What if we told you there was always a lighter perspective, another way to perceive things? How willing are you to release what you believe is concrete? For you live in a reflected reality. Whatever you chose to be is what will be. However, you can always choose again. You can always choose and re-choose if you please. So why not choose the lightest way to perceive? Why not choose love and see? See all the ways love wants to bless thee. For while change can feel challenging, why not let love surprise your being and open you up to a new way of perceiving, where you are the divine creator of your reality, and at any moment you can choose what you believe. This transmission is intended for the hearts who wish to open themselves up to a newer way to be. May the light on the cosmic I am descend upon the being, granting one peace, love, truth, and prosperity. Love always. See Kara, the reckoning I am. I remember everything that ever was and will ever be. I see them all as stories, pictures on a screen. I can go into the stories and then they can feel like me. But in truth, like you, I am all and none of these stories. These stories are only meant for one thing: to shatter the mind's limited thinking, to expand our consciousness infinitely until we can hold it all that we are within a single being, so that each single being knows what it is like to be embraced by eternity, recalling their whole truth. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. To know this is to be one with me. And who is me? I assure you it isn't a being, but only you can define what love is to you. So go within and see. May the divine virtues light up the sacred pathway and return you to me. Divine love, the divine promise, I am love and I am loved. It came like a reckoning, heartbreaking. For how else can one know they are love if not to witness it for themselves? But how would one know all the ways they are love if they aren't given lives and expressions to see what love does? So life became a series of finding love just to lose love, just to learn. That's what love does. It is never lost. It just flows, for that's the way love goes. But how would we know if we didn't see how, despite all we have seen, we continue to move towards love? We continue to choose to want love, and it's there we see our beauty. How, despite all projections to the contrary, we still move towards love. Because that's what love does, for love's greatest wish is to be love and be loved. Divine mercy, the divine promise, all paths lead to love. Here we go, stumbling, unsure how to proceed, questioning each move rather than flowing with love's decree. Why would we choose such a way to be, I ask within me? Why would we choose to give up our memories, so we could see? See what? How even in darkness it doesn't matter what path we choose, because all paths will lead to more you. It matters not what happens, what we accomplish, what we do, for the intention was to see how clearly love moves. How regardless of what we choose, love will always meet you wherever you go. It will find you, just to prove it has, and will never leave you. Can you see it woven into each step on your path? Can you see now it matters not what you choose? Rest in this knowing that love always has you. Divine grace, the divine promise, the moment one chooses love, all is instantly forgiven. There is nothing you can do that would prevent love from loving you. It was there the day you chose to be you, and will continue to be there long after this you. Yet how can one face themselves after all they've done? Lifetimes of hardship simply undone. How can this simplicity be? And yet in divine grace it is cleared with ease. For you are and never were these stories just pictures on a screen. Love's way of teaching how perfect love can be. That at any moment when you align with me, love transforms all that used to be. Revealing the truth beyond the perceptions once seen, revealing more you. The true you, the one love asked you to be. Divine neutrality, the divine promise, nothing is inherently good or bad, for all serves love. There is no duality, that's just a projection of the mind stream. Each being experiencing their own stories, casting roles in a play of villain and fi. But each story has their own villain, you see, for how else would you empower yourself to overcome who you used to be? What if each villain was actually an aspect of you seeking to be loved completely, portraying parts of you you rather be left unseen? So you created these stories just to see how willing you are to love yourself completely, to look into a foe's eyes, to find yourself reflected as me, because you wanted to end the duel you felt internally. Two conflicted beliefs that wanted to be set free, for the heart knows it was never them versus me, but me meeting me. So how willing is one to love all they see, witnessing how all is just serving the way they believe love wants them to be. Divine truth, the divine promise, all truth is revealed in love. Who am I? One may ask internally, yet the answer will not always come instantly. At times one must know who they are not in order to reveal who they truly are. This is the power divine truth would reveal to you. Not who you think you are, not who others want you to be, but who you are deep within the core of your being. Are you ready to hear what love wishes to reveal to you? For with each truth, a release of the old you, layer by layer, one by one, until completely undone. Yet in love, there is no rush, for this is how much love loves. It will meet you where you want to be until you are ready to be one with me. Divine perfection, The divine promise everything is created perfectly. Can you look at your life and see love's hands woven into every aspect of your day? Can you witness the perfection it took to create you so perfectly? You may not feel perfect, and that's okay, because in divine perfection love will remind you who you came here to be, how you are the precise energies, atoms, vibrations and rays that love wished to express when it created you that way. Can you look at your story and see how each detail so intricately placed? That's how much love loves you. To plan it so perfectly, to witness yourself in divine perfection is to glimpse at the creator behind the screen. But to live as divine perfection is to live as love intended you to be. Divine impermanence. The divine promise: while everything changes, love will always remain. To the being, change can seem challenging, for it is releasing the known and embracing the unknown. Surrender to the knowing. While everything may change, love will always remain. The new grounds do not have to feel new if you allow love to move through you. While the faces, surroundings, expressions, and experiences may change, the love at the core of all things will always remain. Even in perceived loss, that love still stays. It may transforms into something new, but it has and will never leave you. For all love shares one heart, and that will never change. Which means all love that has once graced your path continues to move across all time and space. For they live within you, as you, meeting you in every which way, just to reassure you. Love always remains. Divine faith. The divine promise everything is always working for one's loving benefit. Close your eyes and rest in me. Allow what was to no longer be. Here in our heart we choose our reality, so focus deep on the feeling of what you want it to be, and allow it to manifest into your reality. It is here in peace we can accomplish anything. Outside the laws and confines of used to be. Continue to let go until all that remains is me, the truth of you in our full glory, and with your whole heart wish on faith and watch it be. For you are the divine creator of your destiny. All that is requested is that you trust and believe in me, and whatever you desire, so it shall be. Divine compassion. The divine promise one can witness with compassion without taking in another's story. I am not this reality I see, nor are they the victims they pretend to be. These are all stories on our screen, so how can I sit here and witness them completely? I choose to love them indefinitely, feeling hearts and stars shooting out of me, blessing them as they allow their mind to speak. We witness the mind with divine compassion as it expresses freely. For this is what love does, it loves completely. And with our love we transmute all back to me, allowing the mind storage to dissolve freely. For this is what it means to be one with me, for the mind to rest and the heart to breathe. For in our divine compassion we set all free by choosing to see them as love until love is all they see. Divine peace. The divine promise peace can always be found in presence. Come sit and rest in me, the present moment speaks. You've had a long day playing in reality, now it is time to remind yourself of whom you are to me. Here in no time, no space, the nothing, allow all to dissolve completely. Whatever used to be no longer is. Let go of fear and worry. For what remains is only what love wishes for you to see, the divine perfection you are internally. For here in this now, this moment, there is no greater moment than this, there is no greater feeling than this. There is nothing but this moment, and in this moment all is peace as love declares it to be. Rest here as long as you wish until you feel free of needing to do, be, or control what you see. Hand it over to love and rest in your peace. Divine wisdom. The divine promise: whatever is meant to be known will be known in the now. Be still. The mind knowing doesn't create safety. For what is meant to be known will be known in this now, otherwise it isn't meant to be known now. Oftentimes knowing creates far more conclusions and delusions beyond what love intended to be seen. Oftentimes knowing leads to misunderstandings, misperceptions, and expectations that doesn't need to be. For you are the creator of your reality, and what you believe is what you will receive. So what happens when what you believe is far more limited than the grandness love has in store for thee? We ask that you to come home to me, to surrender all that doesn't serve thee, to trust and believe what love has in store is far greater than anything you could possibly dream. For what love wishes for you to know is how magnificent you came here to be, and it will not stop for a second until that dream is one's reality. Divine belief. The divine promise: what you believe is what you receive. Let us create our way of being. Let us proclaim with our hearts through feeling. For we did not come to be told what to believe. We can to make believe what we wish to see. For we are the divine creators of our reality. We are the be that came to live, to witness all we desire to exist. To sit back in reverence of all that is. For to believe it is to formulate it. It starts as a pondering, a feeling deep within, a longing, a wish to be one with it. And just like that our wonderful thought comes to exist. All because we chose to believe in it. Divine trust. The divine promise: love will always provide. We sense you doubting, questioning, how can this be? Wondering why this reality doesn't provide for me. But beneath it you begin to see how you are always fed, clothed, and never hungry. It's true, whatever you desire you shall receive. The when is up to you, dependent on how grateful you choose to be. How much do you trust you will have everything you need? Must you see it first? Okay, so we will show thee. Have you noticed the air you were gifted to breathe? The warm days, the beautiful scenes. Look how much love loves you, infinitely. Now, it's up to you to trust love will continue to gift you more love to see. Divine acceptance. The divine promise you are loved and accepted just as you are. Settle within me. Know thyself as I know thee. Beyond all of these stories. For I see you for your heart. And there is nothing you can do that would make me not love thee. So regardless of what the projections of the screen, know within me, you are loved and accepted completely. There is nothing you need to do. No one you need to be. For simply by you just being, you are my living dream. For you are exactly as love created you to be. Divine flow. The divine promise love will always lead to more love and leave love wherever it goes. How willing are you to surrender and let go? Allowing love to show you where it wants to go. How willing are you to allow love to flow? For love doesn't leave, it only grows. How willing are you to surrender to love's lead? To see all the wonderful things it has in store for thee. For love's desire for you is far greater than anything you can possibly perceive. But the only way to know it is to surrender to love's decree. So how willing are you to grow, to change, to be whatever love wants you to be? For to flow with love is to be one with infinity. And one's reward for flowing with love's decree is to know a greater love, freedom, and joy beyond anything ever perceived. Infinitely expanding as the one cosmic me. Divine freedom. The divine promise it is safe to be free. While the reality around you demands you must hold an identity, there is a gentle, loving part of you that knows it is unseen. It relishes in the unknown, the unnamed, for this is what it is to be free. To know one can take on a form but still remain nothing within the being. For love has no form. It is completely free. Free to move, free to love, free to be however, whichever it chooses to be. This doesn't negate all that you are. This is just another part. It simply provides the space and room to grow. For divine freedom is the gentle embrace of the unknown, to be everything and nothing simultaneously, a gentle break, a resting place when the world feels obscene. Divine freedom is the home of the being, our internal resting sanctuary, one in which love reminds you it is safe to be, and it is here in the beingness one feels completely free. Divine purity. The divine promise one will always remain as love created them to be. Regardless of one's journey and what they perceive, they will always remain pure to the one cosmic me. For love can never be tainted, never stolen, never broken, or less than what it used to be. It has and will always remain as pure as when they were created from me. For this is the proclamation made by love when love created everything, that all shall remain how it was created to be, that these stories, these beliefs have no impact on the core within the being, so that regardless of what transpires within the illusion, one will always remain God, sovereign, and free, so that whenever one is ready to choose to align with me, they may recall they are divine purity and return instantly. Divine light. The divine promise one's light is the brightest light there is. There is only light in this now, and my light is divine light, the brightest light there can possibly be, capable of transmuting anything instantly. There is no darkness in one's presence, for divine light makes all the unseen seen. Here within love there is only me, and in one's light, all is seen. This light can never be extinguished, for it was birthed from the one cosmic me. I choose to go forth and shine my light brightly, feeling love within my heart igniting, knowing each moment I do, all of love moves through me too. Divine power. The divine promise power lies in one's choice to choose love, each and every moment one is blessed with an opportunity to choose how they will perceive their given reality. One's divine power lies in their choice to see whatever it is they want to see. All choices are right, for you chose them to be, and yet every moment one can choose again if they don't like what they see. For you are the master, the creator of this dream, and whatever it is you desire, you can create it into being. Don't focus on the creation, focus on the love in which you want to see. For the moment one chooses love, love is what one will receive. This is the divine power love has gifted thee, for at any moment you may choose to be one with me. Divine allowance. The divine promise that allowance creates space for love to grow. I witness I am changing, I am not who I used to be, and with this a piece of divine allowance washes over me. I no longer have to be who I chose to be. I no longer have to hold any story. Like an embrace as the river carries me directly to where love has destined for me. I let go. I allow. I release all control. For I know in my heart love has more in store. Whatever perceptions I thought I needed for me, washed away in the tide so I could be free. For I cannot possibly fathom what love desires for me. So I surrender further and allow love to take me. Divine oneness. The divine promise oneness is all there is. Here in this now there is only oneness I see. For in truth there was only ever oneness. For we are one infinite being, masquerading and playing in the land of make-believe. Oh, what a beautiful sight to see. All of me playing with me. I see me in everyone and everything around me. For I know all not as separate from me, but extensions, all serving the one love that is me. Each moment meeting ourselves just to perceive how much we can love. For as love, we gifted ourselves the opportunity to see all the ways love loves indefinitely.